It's midnight, the night before the exam, and Ruby has barely started studying. She opens her textbook and rereads the text, paying special attention to the areas she previously highlighted in her textbook. She closes her eyes and tries to remember what she just read. And surprisingly, she can remember what she just read. She closes her book and gets ready for bed. It's almost 2 a.m. and her test is at 8 a.m. sharp. Unfortunately, Ruby does not do well in the exam because she has used two of the most common ineffective strategies for learning: highlighting and rereading. Research has shown that repetitive exposure, like rereading, does not build memory. What happens is that when the information is open in front of the reader, it provides an illusion that the material is also in the reader's brain. Also, the motion of highlighting gives the person the illusion that the key material is being embedded in memory. So what can Ruby do to improve learning? The two most effective learning strategies are practice testing and distributive practice. Practice testing, often called recall, is a study strategy in which students test themselves on the material. As Ruby takes notes, she should try to write her notes so they will make good test questions. She can then make flashcards so she can test herself over and over, moving the cards she can recall the answers to another stack. Distributive practice is a study strategy where the student distributes the practice over several days or weeks. For instance, if Ruby will be tested on the material in 1 month, she should begin studying a little each day for 2 or 3 days, then study the material every other day for 6 days, then skip 3 days between sessions, then 4 days, etc. By using flashcards to study aloud and spacing out the studying, she is using both distributed practice and practice testing. How will this help Ruby? Now that Ruby realizes that cramming is ineffective and has learned how to learn, she can participate in class because she learns as she goes. She gets better grades. She can get a good night's sleep before the exam, also shown to be important to learning. Good night, Ruby.